Good morning for January, I think the 28th. I'm typing in, about donation. Hello, good morning. Temperature is 39 degrees. So let it warm up a few minutes. I'm going to go to Scottsburg to the Family Dollar store. I figure out how to unravel this seat belt. Hey, RD on the same. Every once in a while, you need to do like you did in that one video. Turn around and show you and Aiden, or you and the monkey, or, stuff like that. So I get that $1,000 check tomorrow when UPS will bring it. But like I say, I don't know if it comes, UPS is supposed to be shipped by UPS, but you know how they do crap. So I went Speedway. It's around Clarksville. I don't know if it's a Clarksville address or Jeffersonville, it's funny. So, you could go there. If you come for the Kentucky Derby, I think they do run on Kentucky Derby, so I'm going to turn around. So this is in Scott County. I'm going north on 31. One thing I have to do when I get that money, buy me 2 new wiper blades. Because the one on the co-pilot side, it's bad. Then I have to go to Walmart and change my oil and the oil filter. I'm a couple thousand miles over my oil change. Boy, there's a whole lot of traffic out here on the Sunday. So we're coming up on Radio Tower Road. Why they call it Radio Tower Road? But there is some radio towers back here. I will, if it comes early Monday morning, that check, I do a live stream then, and on the way to the bank, put that $1,000 in. I had to pay my son about $30, so I had to put $30 on his account. Because he bought something that I needed for my bed. But I got 39 degrees out here, people. So 39 degrees. You know, it's cold out here. You still have to be careful. Freezing, I believe, was 32 degrees. So I want to welcome everybody on Twitch and YouTube. And I explained to you, I'm not a full-blooded YouTube people. You know, so if it tells you anything, I do not get paid from YouTube until I get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. You can look it up. There's some, I guess those are roosters. I don't know how far chickens or roosters goes. And on the left up here is Leota Road, Dollar Store, 32 Leota Road, and 356 go to your right. Back years ago, before I moved to this area, I think it was foggy. They couldn't see that stop sign there. I think, if I remember, I could be wrong, they got killed. So, prayers goes out to that family back over 5 years ago. And you got up here on the right, it's multiple color, I guess. I don't know what they do since I lost my neighbor who had to move up on my jackass brother and got a derby fabric. I think Pepsi has something to do with it. We coming up on Lawnmower Man here. This is where he lives. He got sheds to, you know, for it to buy. And on the left is Scott County 4-H Fairgrounds, where they hold I-65 dirt track racing. It's the sports show I'm going to do it this year. I have to wait and see. I haven't read anything about it. My son hasn't read anything about it on Facebook. So it comes the gas station where I usually buy my gas at I can't remember the name. Casey's. It's 271 here in Scott County, Indiana. So, you know, just be careful wherever you're at. Today's Sunday. God is watching over you. I still need that laptop, but God will pick the people who can afford it. We're coming up on the rock on the left where I usually go once a month, but 10 o'clock, that's a long time to wait. I look at the GoPro and look at the accessories and stuff, and I guess the charging thing that you can charge your batteries. My brother, back in the 60s, late 60s, used to live right here on this road. It's Green Street, and across the street where my brother used to live was the Lyson branch. The Marathon is 273. And there's Ace Hardware on my right, the Sunoco station. You got auto parts places. So I am cold. Please, people, please hit the notification bell. I tell you, hit it the second time and get all notifications. You know, I like to tell people that, because do I get all the notifications when I just clicked on the bell? Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. My son got peed from what I've been told. Maybe that's why my daughter came up there to chew my butt out. But sometimes I use my data. But you gotta figure, on the Wi-Fi, I got my TV. He has his TV, his computer, his cell phone. I got my cell phone. It's gonna take it down. But last night when it was going on, I was using my data. So that maybe it's my computer, or I don't know. I don't understand all this Wi-Fi crap. There's Campbell's Motel on the left. I think they rent them out by the week. Whatever. There's the Family Dollar. Like my good friend. And she always asked me, said, Tom, did you forget this? I said, yes, ma'am. I would take it in, but I ain't got no way to mount my phone on my jacket. If you all want to donate, I'm there. So I'll let you go while I go in there and get me a few things. So I'll be back. Lock my doors. That's what happens when, kind of live stream. I got me a Pepsi Zero and a Milky Way. Like, do I need a Milky Way because of my sugar? No. I think when I get to the stoplight, I guess I take 50 west and get up there close to the Walmart and turn on Lake Road. I think that's what it's called. And take the country roads back. Scottsburg. I don't think the pawn shop is open on Sundays up here. This is that, I guess you classify as the new cases. There's a Shell station.
For faith is not just a belief in the head, faith is a way of life. It is a lifestyle. So when the question is, should people be able to watch us and know that we are Christians, the answer is actually yes. It should show. Our faith should show in the choices we make and the priorities we set. Now, does that mean that somebody can walk by you on the street, look you in the eyes, and know right then and there if you're a Christian or not? No, that's not the same. Well, maybe they're wearing a cross around their neck. That doesn't mean it. Trust me. I've met some awful people that have said done horrible things and said horrible things. Maybe not.
Gas station.
After I met with them and talked with them.
They even got a Jim Jones up here. Taco Bell, Hardy, Subway, Jimmy John.
I didn't lead with that. I didn't start with that. When you do, people immediately think, I'm going to get invited to church.
So,
I didn't lead with that. But they spent time with me. They got to know me. They got to know who I was, what I was about, what my beliefs were, before they ever knew.
I think this exit is Scottsburg exit. I'm thinking the 29-mile marker, I think.
Without me ever having
I'm not sure.
And the people that work with you, that your family,
For my
your
people,
friends,
I like to see about 20-some odd people make it 100. They even got a Wendy's. They got a McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Waffle House, Arby's, Marathon.
We need to be aware that there was a great debt that we owed, that debt has been paid, and we must recognize that. We have to show the rest of the world and live and move and act as people that are
As you see, that's State Highway place on my right there. We got a Verizon cell phone company, but I don't see no Cricket up in this area, or T-Mobile, or AT&T.
Mostly because
So, if it tells you anything, speed limit on this road is 35 miles an hour.
We should be filled with it that reflects in our lives the wonder that it is of being alive and being in Christ and being interwoven.
As my daughter said last, it's the probably not.
Because the fruit is love and the other 8 are aspects.
My son's mother didn't cheat on me. My Rita, who is a deaf mute with 4 foot
joy that we are filled with. Let your gentleness be known to everyone. Everyone, let it show.
got that little hole there in the road. You know, they got good blacktop roads. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I don't know. Scottsburg City has a woman officer.
Whatever is honorable, whatever is just,
So,
whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think
so we're
about
coming
these
up
things.
on this bridge
Live in these
where
things. Fill yourself
a young boy years ago named Bibbs, B-I-B-B-S,
with thanksgiving,
that was killed.
joy,
They used to have little bumps there, and the damn ass neighbor here complain about the noise.
joy is the center
This
of
is
a grateful living.
a fishing hole for people around here. Yeah, you gotta have license to
That you need to
fish.
hear can be different for each person.
And right here, I'm gonna stop and show
And
you.
that brings you joy.
Right here
Then read your
is
devotion.
where he
Maybe
was
just
killed
read
at.
straight through the Bible.
His
Once in a while, if it's
pet,
something you
I
pay.
guess you call them pet bulls.
And
That's
as
what.
I said, he says,
And
live
them
in
dogs are real nice.
corporate
But if you, man, here's Scottsburg Airport.
you know you're never too old.
So I'm slowing down. There's a one-eyed bandit.
You've never been in the faith too long.
And I guess out of that airport, I guess they fly them ultra glides because it's grass. So
Give, serve,
there hasn't been a few helicopters land there from the air
be
ambulance.
content with where you are.
When they had one of those ultralights crash back there last year, the air ambulance had to come up
Step out in faith.
and pick him up.
As you walk with God, you might not go.
Would I fly one? I don't know. I'm afraid of high places.
That joy
I can get 6 foot off of the ground. I get scared.
It's ongoing, the result of a relationship and a way of living that keeps us engaged with
So,
each other.
way up here, I think Leota Road,
Christ Jesus.
if you go to your left, that brings you out by the dollar
If you reach out,
store.
if you engage with others, it should shape your language, it should shape your thought, it should shape your vision.
And during the summer,
In short, yeah, it should
you
show
take the Elder Road
in everything you do.
to the right here. You go down, they have some kind of get-together for 3 days. You got arts and crafts, people setting up tents to sell what they got. You got antique tractors. You got music. You know, if you're in the area of Scott County.
When that one cousin shows up that you have to
You know,
see
that's a
personally,
nice, you know, this is nice country.
we all have
I like country life. Would I go back to the city? Hell no. There's things you can do in the county, but you can't do in the
Let
city.
it show. When the kids are running around making a mess and being noisy,
This must be a friend I went to school with, but I thought he lived in Charlestown, but that I think is Mike Hoffman's house. But I'm not sure about it. So
granddaughter, whoever
I'm going to ask my friend Bobby Baker because we're all classmates.
If you're going to
And Mike married another classmate friend of mine. Her brother is Stevens. I forget what her brother's name is, but their dad used to be a truck driver, if I remember right. There's a house they remodeling. which that looks real nice. I like the porch. But I can't afford nothing like that.
First number 433, all who love and serve their city.
So I'm listening to Wimpy, WMPI 105.3 in Scottsburg. It's church. Like I say, you can believe in God and go to church. If you can't make it to church, you can listen to it on the radio. God knows you still believe. So, God loves you all, no matter what you do. So, it's nice to have good neighbors. There's some people on YouTube that knows me that have donated the power cord from my iPhone SE to where I could live stream. Another one donated this mount. You know, God bless you. God reward you. You know, they sent it to my post office box. So, you know, it does work. You know, so if you like country life, you know, move to the country. It's quiet. You know, get an acre or more. You know, it's nice. Oh, there's a post office truck. Like I said, sometimes they deliver for UPS. Maybe I'll find out when I get home. Because they usually deliver stuff for ups. I won't know until I get home. You know, you got to be careful during that farming season. I'm being followed by a blue Chevy pickup truck. What year, I don't know. Back in the 60s and 70s, they always changed the year of cars and trucks, and you could always tell what year it is. Now you can't tell one difference to the other. So I'm going to hit that. So I like to show you what I look like. So it's nice out here. It'd be nice if the county, the state would clean out the ditches. That'd keep them from over flooding the road. They used to do that back in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, but they don't do that anymore. So if that tells you anything. There's another cell tower on my right. Like I say, the gigahertz frequency is line of sight. Maybe 5 miles at most. So now you know why they got so many cell towers. So, you know, that's something to think about. My feet's getting cold.
Moments where we're blooming in a beautiful pasture, flowers and blue skies. Remember, the Lord is there. When we find ourselves in moments where we're planted in a rocky path and we can't see many other vegetation or roads around, remember, the Lord is there.
I see a train going on the east side, so I'm going to pull into the driveway, the other road, where I can walk over to the mailbox since there's a truck behind me. Ah, hell, what the heck. I don't want to get out in my rain. Nope, nothing in my mailbox. This is a county road, but you see it's not blacktop. The paperwork I got says the county owns it. You go to the damn courthouse, this says it's private. But how come I still got on my paperwork? So we're back home at the Ponderosa. So eat me another Milky Way.
I-105.3 WMPI.
So they're not a sponsor of my video. It's Sunday. I like to listen to church and preachers. You can still believe in God if you don't go to church every Sunday. So, if it tells you anything. So I'm unplugging my phone and taking it out. So, hi there. I think that's, hi Tomcat. Hi Tom. There's Tomcat. There's Junior. Tomcat, leave LB alone. She don't need to get married. There's Panther. There's Gina Renee. Hi, Gina. Hi, Gina. There's Fluffy. Mama Blackie. Come on, Blackie. Bring your baby. So, I want to thank you for the little ride along. There's Fluffy, looks like her grandmother. These is all Mama Blackie's grandkids. So, you see right there, I got a little flood. So you can see, it hasn't rained cats and dogs. Usually when it rains cats and dogs, you see the tractor tar. It gets there. It's flooded all due, I guess, not having it drained, but thanks to the state of Indiana, they fuck over me. Excuse me, people. God bless you. Thank you for joining. Hi, baby. Boy, you done ate